wake up at 3:49 actually. Have to be at work at 5 o'clock, unloading the freezer, full of chicken, full of fries, hands frozen, and have to do that within 20 minutes. Your 9 to 5 is either building your future or keeping you broke. Most people think a job is something you have to do. You wake up, go home, wake up, work, go home, repeat. But I honestly came to a realization, I cannot stand this. Woo! Like working, bro, especially for a company or somebody else, it's just, I gotta do something different. Usually about 3 to 4 days out of the week, I wake up at 3:49 actually. Have to be at work at 5 o'clock, unloading the freezer, full of chicken, full of fries, hands frozen, and have to do that within 20 minutes. Freezer filled up to the brim. It's really a frustrating experience. Wouldn't wish it on anybody. And it's just like, man, I cannot keep doing this for the rest of my life. And I know a lot of you feel the same way. I know a lot of you think of your job as just like an annoying obstacle within your life that you wish you didn't have to do. And I'm here to tell you that either utilize that job or that job is going to use you. Nothing back. They'll give you a minimum wage paycheck, but we both know you work more than minimum wage. If the job going to use me, why don't I use the job back? And what I mean by using the job back is networking, meeting different people, speaking to people. And a lot of y'all brush this to the side, man. What network? Go talk to different people, learn different experiences, learn how to handle responsibility, and ask for more responsibility within the workforce. I was putting up that freezer every day, man. Golly, I'm busting my butt, man. 20 minutes. They didn't care. Do you think they, Lumen, thank you, Lumen. No. It's to be expected. This is a transactional relationship. You do for me, I do for you. But the reality a lot of us fail to realize is we don't get what we should get in return. And again, you still asking like, bro, what am I to get in return? Utilize this job in this sense. I work at the job. I learn what I need to learn. I hustle. I say I'm going to be one of the greatest. I'm going to be the best. I'm going to bust my butt. When I say one of the greatest, be one of the greatest I can be. Be the greatest I can be. I'm not in competition with nobody else. The best I can be. Which falls into my next point is ask for more. And what do you mean ask for more? Exactly what I'm saying. Ask for more. Ask to be in a higher position. Because like I pointed out previously, they don't care. If you never say anything, they're not going to pay you no attention. So if I'm just working hard, they're not going to pay me any attention. You're going to still be at that minimum wage spot, busting your butt. But you let them know, I'm busting my butt. And sir, what else do I have to do to move up? Ma'am, what else do I have to do to move up? If not, you're going to stay stuck. And you work your way up that ladder. And you work your way up. Because reality of it is you'll continuously keep busting your butt. And they'll give you more and more responsibility. Oh, I know he'll do it. This is the case with me. They give you more responsibility, but your paycheck won't change. Paycheck won't change. So you need to be constantly asking for feedback in ways that I can improve. Be in their head. So in the next meeting, they saying, well, X, Y, and Z, they want to move up. They've been busting their butt. They've been asking me questions. They've been networking. They've been talking to all the supervisors. What do you want to see from me? I went to all my supervisors. I say, what do you want to see from me? That's what I do. Because these jobs are just going to use you. They'll let you do the supervisor. They'll let you do the manager level roles, the shift manager roles, and things like that. Give you no pay, no incentives, and say, good job. And you'll think, man, I thought they was going to say, since you do it now, we might as well move you up in this position. No, they do not care. They do not care. So you need to ask for more, because if not, you will stay stuck in your same position. And once you ask for more, you're going to learn more. Because the reality of these jobs are you're either learning or you're wasting your time. So you need to figure out, what am I going to learn at this job? What am I here to learn? And you learn it. And you take it serious. Why? Because you carry on what you learn from this job to your next job. So now I'm carrying on what I done learned to my next job. There's so many different things that you can get from this job. Discipline, leadership, understanding how to market towards customers. I learned some things recently about my job. I learned about, because a big thing with Chick-fil-A is second mile service. I learned about guest recovery and second mile service. And this can go into any business. Guest recovery, right, is if, okay, we didn't put a fry in the bag. Ma'am, I apologize. She got a small fry. We're going to get her a large fry. I apologize, ma'am. Large fry. We're going to get you a large fry instead. We don't even ask. Would you like a large fry instead? We give you a large fry instead. Second mile service is a lady has her food and her baby. And we have the car lanes, a lot of cars be in the lanes, and the kids don't be paying attention. She got the food and she got the toddler. And so she's trying to walk to her car. I done did this before. And the toddler's just running everywhere. And it's like, man, and she can't grab him. So what did I do? I'm not gonna grab anybody's kid. I said, ma'am, I can get your food if you can, yes, ma'am, I can get the food, you get the kid. I appreciate that, sir. Yes, ma'am. That's second mile service. Looking at problems and identifying them. Now, how does that translate to a business? Well, if you're gonna do a clothing business, for example, I could say, okay, I have the shirts, but everybody has shirts with cool designs. We're gonna have the shirts with cool designs. We're gonna have the wristbands. That's second mile. So when you buy a shirt, you get a wristband. I'm doing a training business, basketball training. Second mile service. I'm gonna train the kid, but I'm gonna also pull up to his games and see what he missing. Talk to him after the game, just what you did X, Y, Z wrong, breaking stuff down. So not just I'm training you when you get here, I'm teaching you all this stuff, but actually watching you in that setting as well, showing you what you need to do. Another example for that one would be, I'm giving you a sheet or a spreadsheet of 10 push-ups every night, 10 sit-ups, because your core weak and, and you got to jump high. So 15 one-legged squats per night and increase by 5 every week. So a training regimen as well for you to do at home. So that's that second mile service that people never forget. And those experiences, they never forget. They go to another restaurant. Well, they didn't do it like that. When they go to McDonald's and now they need their kid, ain't nobody helping them. When you go training for somewhere else, nobody helping. Nobody getting no extra pointers. It's just training, get up out my face, I got the next client coming. It makes the experience enjoyable, and it makes it a one-on-one personable experience. That's what you learn. So now you learn that for your own business. So if you ain't learning, if you ain't moving up, you wasting your time. A lot of people, we just wasting our time. I'm just gonna collect my paycheck. I don't care about nothing. Well, you gonna be nothing if you don't care about nothing. That's the reality of it. So use this to give you that discipline, to give you that understanding, to learn different things. When you stop learning, everything is useless. Like, what are you doing? And that literally was my fourth point. Bare minimum effort equals average life. If you ain't gonna do nothing, you ain't gonna be nothing. If you won't be a boss, but you acting like a worker, you gonna forever be a worker. Simple as that. And this is something, these are all things, everything I'm telling you guys is stuff I'm on right now, I'm dealing with right now. That's just, you do bare minimum, clock out, scroll on your phone, go to the next day. Your peers ain't gonna respect you, your bosses ain't gonna respect you, nobody gonna wanna help you because they know you're lazy. So what is there left for you to do? You can't expect a better life if you give average effort. It's reality. And I understand, man. Work with somebody is annoying. It is difficult. It is difficult. But if you don't like your job, what you gonna do about it? If you don't like your situation, what you gonna do about it? That's why I get so passionate about it, because I'm speaking to myself too, dog. Like, I want to be in a better position. I ain't got hate in my heart towards anybody or any situation, but I want to be better than where I was last time. The job, the life that I'm living right now is helping fund my future. Something bigger than me, something that can change not just my life, but other people's lives. You got to keep that in mind. So yeah, your 9 to 5 can keep you stuck, or you can be that thing that changes your life. Or it can be that if you're trying to level up and actually use your situation to win, subscribe. I'm documenting this whole journey in real time. Wins, loss, failures, bad quality to good quality. Y'all gonna see. Peace.